Hey, what's going on? It's Monday, first day of the week. We're heading towards Bristol for our first day. I've never actually been to Bristol before, so it's going to be quite fun. And the reason why I'm going there is because I'm going to go meet with a professor. And basically, hold on, let me just sit down here. So the reason why we're going to meet with a professor is because as solutions architects, we need to head out to the field, meet with our customers and engage with them. Just talk about stuff. So today I'm going to go talk about my final project, which I'll let you guys know about it later. And we'll just ask him what he thinks of it, what he envisions of the product to be, all this stuff. Yeah, it's pretty good. So let's go to Bristol. I'll see you there. So I just made it onto the train. Let's go to Bristol. Alright, so I just made it to Bristol. Looks pretty cool here. Look at this. I need to go find my manager now, so let's go find her. She's at a cafe. Alright, so I'm still walking around Bristol trying to find my manager, and I just thought I'd let you guys know that basically if you travel for work or for any reason, work's gonna have to pay for it, so don't worry about having to spend money to go places, because they're expensive. Alright, I reckon I need to go there, just there, but I'm not too sure. Oh yeah, so I see them, just there, that's them. AWS episode 2, boss.
That's me.
On the bar.
Hi everyone, my name's Laura Hyatt. I am an SA in the UK Public Sector team and specifically look after our education customers. And this year I am managing the interns.
Hey everyone, meet Truffles. Alright, yeah, so that's my boss and that's who I get to go work with every day, and I report basically to her. I wanted to share that with you just so you know my entire experience. And as I said, hopefully this series is going to give you a really deep dive into what my life as a solutions architect really is. So part of the internship is we have to do a final project, which is what this whole sort of clip is supposed to be about. And as I showed, as you can see, I went to Bristol, and that was just to go see the professor and whatnot. And I kind of just want to tell you what my final project is, so that you guys get a better glimpse of what it is I'm doing. Okay. So during the internship, we're doing this thing called Awesome Builder Free, which is unique to Amazon, and essentially it's like an onboarding process to make you familiar with AWS and make you familiar with customer engagement, how to handle business requirements, and then turn that into a solution. So this is what this whole thing is about. So in terms of the process of how Awesome Builder Free works, you gotta you gotta get a customer requirement, then you gotta try plan a solution, and you can meet with the customer to talk about the problem, what they envision of the product, and then you eventually have to build it. So my problem that I had to solve was that researchers currently can't use voice to do molecular dynamics simulation. And so what I'm going to try to do is to create an enablement tool for them to be able to use voice. So obviously I work at Amazon, so it's obviously going to be Alexa. So the idea is to be able to use voice to be able to do molecular dynamic simulation, as you can see in this Iron Man clip, which is where this whole inspiration comes from.
Sir, this implies a theoretical element not currently found on the periodic table.
I think it could be right.
I will run a simulation to check element viability.
Yeah, listen, you have a ball with that. I know it's going to work. I'm going to take a shower.
So I think that's really cool that I get to work on this sort of project. So the business requirement is basically using voice to be able to do this. And as you can see, it's quite broad. So the business requirement is to be able to use voice to create a voice first approach to research, in particular molecular dynamics simulation. So my business requirement is to be able to use voice and turn that into a research molecular simulation sort of product. So as you can see, that's super broad. What does that even mean? And part of this whole process is to be able to sort of break down every single component in this problem and find something on which you can do to be able to build a minimum viable product. The simplest product, which encapsulates the core features of the main product, but makes it super easy to build. So that's what I'm currently doing at the moment. And so from that, because that's my project. I wanted to go speak to the researcher who knew a bit more about molecular dynamic simulation, and he's written this really great Python package. Him and his team have written this Python package, sorry, which can do molecular dynamic simulation. So what I want to do is build Alexa on top of their package to then be able to do voice recognition. Sorry, not voice recognition, voice molecular dynamic simulation or whatever. So yeah, that's the project. Hopefully over the next few weeks, as I dive more and more into my project, and I can build MVP and I can demonstrate and show you guys like what it even is. So hopefully that'll be pretty cool. Yeah, I hope that kind of makes sense what I'm doing on my internship and gives you actually insight into what I'm doing. The whole point of this video series, once again, is to just be informative and share with you my like experiences and what I do on this internship. So it's pretty cool. All right, hey guys, so I just finished lunch with the customer. That was really good. We just spent about 2-3 hours just talking about my project that I'm working with him on and how it's gonna be like. So yeah, it's been really fun. I guess my thought is that like, it's kind of crazy if you think that AWS just has given me, what, I'm only a few weeks into my internship and I'm already seeing a customer, like discussing, being customer facing. Yeah, it's pretty mad to be customer facing this early on. Obviously because if you're representing AWS, you usually have to do some like training and whatnot. So really cool that I got to shadow, well not shadow, but actually be fully part of the conversation. But yeah, really cool guy. The only reason I couldn't film it unfortunately was because obviously it's a customer and there's like privacy details and stuff like that. So that's why I couldn't unfortunately film it. Yeah, but I'm gonna head home and I think I'm gonna do a bit more review when I get home. So I'll see you guys there. Hey, so I'm just editing the clip right now and I can see that it kind of jumps around and it might not be clear what's going on, but essentially this whole video is to try and explain what I do, what my main task is. And obviously I do other stuff at AWS, but this is like the bulk of my internship and it's what I'm going to get assessed on. So I do actually need to do this really well. Hopefully so I can get the job back. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you guys in the next one. The next one's going to be quite a good one, so see you guys then.